Going to spend the night at the top of England's tallest mountain with only an emergency storm shelter. It's not very big. I think this could be the toughest adventure I've ever done. First I need to get to the top of the mountain. It's this way. Let's go. I need to keep this safe. It's my only shelter. I've come across some proper mountain water. This is as fresh as it comes, so let's have a try. So fresh, unreal. I've been climbing for about 2 hours now, and this is definitely one of the hardest things I've done. I think I've chose the most challenging route up the mountain. There's just lots of loose rocks, and it's just a proper scramble all the way to the top. But this is what life's all about. Life's for living, and adventures like this are just amazing. I do feel alive. Look at the views. I am on top of the world. This is like a proper climb now. I'm going to call this the danger zone because it's quite steep and it feels quite dangerous. I'm so high right now, I'm above all the other mountains and I'm still not at the top. I've been following this map. I just need to get to the top of the mountain before it gets dark, or it's going to be so hard setting up camp with no lights. I've made it, the highest point in England. There we go. So we've got this here, which is quite cool. And look at this. It's like a tower made from rocks. Oh. Yes! Wow! Full Lake District right all the way around there. There's a lake down there, literally looks like a puddle. It's that small from up here. Right, this is definitely where I'm going to be setting up the emergency storm shelter. This is home for the night. There's a bit of a sunset going on over there. That's actually the coast, and I think it's mad that you can see the mountains and the sea at the same time. I'm so lucky to be here. And if you can see in the distance, there's actually the Isle of Man. And I got a message on my phone before and it says, "Welcome to the Isle of Man." My phone thinks I'm in the Isle of Man. I've cleared some rocks, so I've got some space to put the shelter down. Honestly, I don't know what to expect. Apparently this fits 2 people inside, so there'll be enough room for me and my bag. Right, let's get it open. It's packed quite tight. Here we go. The moment of truth. Ooh. Does not look very big at all. So my first thought, there's a window. So we've got a window to our house tonight. No. It nearly became a parachute, and I have just nearly skydived off England's tallest mountain. How would you put this down? This is not the best shelter. I've been trying to work out how the shelter works for so long, and I think I've finally found out how it works. Right, so instead of it being like a structure, I think it's basically just a glorified poncho. Do you know, something that you wear when it's raining? So you go inside it like this. So you put your arms through these holes like this, and this, well, it isn't a window, it's for my face, so I can see. I look like an orange ball of slime. I'm just happy that I found out how to work the shelter. And to be honest, it's like a portable shelter now. It's got holes for my arms, so I can just move about, do this. And I'm sheltered from all bad weather. This is actually incredible. It's like a sleeping bag, it's a shelter, it's a house, it's a coat, it's everything. After a long time of trying, I've finally found a comfy position in the shelter. I'm basically using my feet as like pegs to keep it spread out, and I've got my flask of tea there in a cup. I'm just gonna pour myself a cup of tea. I feel like I've earned it today. Oh, there we go. My hands are so cold I can barely pick up the cup. I can barely move my fingers, to be honest. I've actually had to come out of the shelter for a second because it's getting too warm in there. I never thought I'd be saying that on top of England's tallest mountain, Scafell Pike. It's serving its purpose. Its purpose is to protect people from the wind and the rain when you're out on a mountain. It's doing that. It's doing its job, even though it was very, very, very hard to set up and I was a bit confused. I'm going to explore the top of the mountain at night and show you what I can see. There's the shelter. I've got this big torch, luckily, so I can see where I'm going. And I'm going to show you down here. I'm going to have to be careful. Oh, honestly, the mountain is so much more scarier at night. You can't see a thing, and it's so rocky as well. I've seen quite a few of these. It's like loads of rocks stacked on top of each other, I think it's to protect people from the wind. I've got to be honest, I feel a lot safer in the shelter at the top, so I'm gonna head back up there now. I haven't seen any animals, like any mountain goats or anything. Well, I felt like a mountain goat today when I was scrambling up that hill. Finally come to bed. I've got a sandwich that I forgot to eat before. I think the important thing tonight is to just find a comfy enough position and stay there all night. Hopefully I can get some sleep. The shelter has got some condensation coming through, so it's a little bit wet, but apart from that, it's doing its job. It's keeping me warm. I feel like we've had a lot of problems today, and it's just been about adapting. Like, if something goes wrong, it's just finding the best way to solve it the best you can with what you've got. I think that's really important. So, good night. The time's 4:46 in the morning, and it is so cold. The weather's took a turn for the worst. It's absolutely freezing. There's no sunrise yet, but the sky is gorgeous. There's like greens, reds, blues, oranges, loads of colours. I just hope there's a nice sunrise, and I feel like all this will be worth it. It's the morning after the night before. The sun's rising over there as we speak. It's absolutely beautiful. Here's the shelter. I'm so happy I survived the night. I completed it. It was pretty rough, but I've learnt a lot, character building. And just to be out here on the mountains by myself with these views, there's just something so special about it. Taking myself away from all the distractions of everyday life and just being at peace with nature. It honestly, it's fantastic.